Copyright.
Right there.
Alright guys, what's up? It's a big day. Gonna have a lot of things done that's actually gonna make a difference power wise in the Miata. So we're just gonna go over those things because we're not doing any of that here. We're gonna do it at the tuner shop. So let's go ahead and let's start with the biggest item, which is the MR.TwoSix 3 Pro plug and play. Yeah, pretty much hoping to get some good power with this. Tuner will be able to basically change everything. So I'm happy with that. I got it with the extended cable, the 10-foot cable, the serial to USB adapter. I also have the CAN bus thing, so we can put the wideband directly into it. The GM intake air temperature sensor. It comes with the hose that connects from the ECU to the intake manifold. That's how it gets its MAF reading, so we can delete the MAF, which is going to be huge in itself too. So going to this other side, we want the AEM Yugo wideband. This one comes with the new exhaust sensor. Got a 2.5-inch intercooler pipe. This is 24 inches in length total. This is going to be for the intake. So the plan is to put the intake on the cold side of the engine bay, not next to the headers where it is now. So it's actually going to sit next to the intake manifold. The only thing I need to do is cut off about 3 inches to make this 21, which is the optimum intake pipe length. Put in a hole for the intake air temperature sensor, and we're good. Yeah, you can find information on the cold side intakes on supermiata.com. They have a whole write-up, and they did extensive research on it. Not bad, and I'm hoping to see some decent gains there. Just some cheap gauge mount for this would be for a single DIN that I have an open space where the radio was, and I like these because these are actually angled towards the driver. So I'm not gonna have them mounted. I'm not gonna have the wideband mounted in the AC vent. Next is the actual ECU mount. So instead of using a bunch of zip ties or whatever to hold the MR.TwoSix in place, I actually got this mount from Goodwin Racing. It's a singular ECU mount for the MB, and yeah, this thing is so light. Even though aluminum is light itself, but I mean, Jesus. And it's a nice piece, nice quality piece. It wasn't too expensive, and you know, for something to be mounted the right way, it's definitely worth it. And last but not least, another exciting part of what's going on today is we have the R8 Ignition Coils. This is from FlowForce, and I can't wait. It's going to clean up the engine bay so much, and you're going to get a nice consistent spark, stronger spark than the wasted spark system that the Miata uses now. So I can't wait. And this kit is pretty complete. Well, it is complete. It's plug and play. Comes with the harness all ready to go, and it even comes with the reverse plugs. Again, couldn't be more easier than that. So all you have to do is take out the electrical pins from the standard connectors on the Miata, and look at the instructions online, obviously, that they have, and you just put them in where they're supposed to go. Plug it in on the ECU. Put the dwell settings that they recommend to use with these coils, and you're good to go. So that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead. Let's start. Let's chop this back 3 inches and make the hole for the IAT sensor, and yeah, then we'll head to the shop. Alright guys, so what I ended up doing is I ended up cutting off another 1.5 inches from my previous 3-inch, so 4.5 inches back. And the reason for that is because I want the actual filter to clear the overflow. So I don't want it sitting next to the overflow. I want it to be just past. So with this end sits at the end of the overflow tank. So with another coupler and then the filter, it'll be closer to the shock tower on the passenger side. So that was the plan, because if not, this will be kinked like this off of the throttle body, so you won't get a really good seal at the throttle body. Plus I think it just looks cleaner, yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make the hole for the IAT. I just measured, I have the silicone where I would have it in the car as if it were mounted. So the IAT is gonna go right here. So I'm gonna make my little indentation, get my drill, my Christmas tree drill bit, and drill the hole out. Alright guys, so drilling the hole for the IAT, obviously you're going to want to use one of these step drill bits. It helps a lot because you can just take it step by step like I did. You know, make sure that the IAT actually fit and overdo it. So there it is. I'm going to go ahead and put some threading here. Yeah, the size that we ended up finishing at is 5/8. So 5/8 on the step drill bit is where you want to take that. So yeah, and it's perfect. Woo! Alright. Alright, so that's the gist of it right there. See how this ends at the end of the overflow tank? And the filter is going to sit over here. So, exciting stuff. So, obviously to get this to fit, this evap canister, for now, I might just leave it loose. I'm going to take off the bracket that it goes into, because this pretty much, I can push that down and the filter is going to sit on the other side of this bracket. So I'm going to remove this bracket, which is just 2 nuts down on the bottom, and hopefully this comes off and we're good. See? Can you guys even see? See? That's the bracket. Goes in like that. Evap canister just slides into here, so you could just pull the canister out, and then you take out these 2 nuts, which was not too hard. Move it around, wiggle it, and then boom, pops out. And then now there's a bunch of space in here. Tons of space. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. The canister's right here. But without the canister, I can pretty much move that any way I want. It's not stuck. There's nothing underneath the canister. It's flat. So that could be pushed down, pushed to the side, any which way. For now, the plan is to eventually remove that. You know, just to help clean up the engine bay. So, yes, we're getting there. We're getting there. Excited. Alright guys, with all that done, let's go ahead and head to my tuner shop, track out performance. Let's get this baby on the dyno, the mega square installed, the coils installed, the intake installed, the EGR removed. Damn! A lot of stuff. It's exciting. Whew. Let's go down the list. So first things first, coldside intake. It's installed. The GM IAT is installed. It's exactly how I wanted it. I wanted the filter to sit past the overflow. I just didn't want it to interfere with the overflow. Another good thing is that I was able to do this without having to remove the evap canister or the evap system completely. You see the canister's down here. It's still sitting upright, which is good. That's 1. 2, coils. The R8 coils. These things look badass. I don't care what anybody says. Looks really nice. I don't know, it goes, and then you remove the headache in the back with the old coil, the wasted spark coil. I'm gonna have to clean up the wiring here and figure something out. This breather filter is pink. Thought it was red when I bought it, but that's temporary until I do a catch can. I'm pretty sure I have a black one somewhere. I just don't know where it is. If I find that black one, I'll put it here. Thought it was red to match with the coils and the filter. Let's go inside the car. Oh wait, there's one other thing here. You can't really see, but it's gone. Right there. EGR, baby. Deleted. That's the second plate. First plate's down there, which is the one that goes to the header. This one is the actual valve down here. So, got to delete that. Since there's no more. Deleted the EGR, so which I can with the Mega Squirt. You can actually remove it completely because the valve is electronically controlled, so you do need the Mega Squirt to do that. I mean, in here, ECU's Mega Squirt is down there. You see that right there? See that everything right there? Ooh! AFR gauge. Love it. It's in a good spot, angled towards me. This was a glow shift, one single DIN thing. I like this just because they're angled. So what we're gonna do is, when we go turbo, obviously I have the other two spots for probably water pressure, water temp, or oil temp, oil pressure, and boost. So it's gonna be fun, and I get to keep my AC vents, which is what I wanted. Whew. It's coming along. Next thing up is actually getting up on the dyno. Let's see what we could do. Whew. Excited. Alright guys, so this is after the tune. I'm going to do a couple pulls so you guys can see, if you can see or hear, how much quicker the car is. It just sounds cleaner, has a smoother tone to it, and it pulls all the way. Now we really do a pull from see anybody first to second.